All right, I'll get started. You guys all hear me all right? Congrats to Pitt on the victory. Very disappointed. Missed opportunity. I don't think we played well enough to win the game. We had multiple opportunities to do so. Multiple opportunities, whether it was on defense, backing them up twice, turning the ball over on the 1 yard line, settling for field goals. Just didn't play well enough, and certainly not coach well enough to win the game. But disappointed in the opportunities. They need to play better than that. We need to play better than that, and that's a missed opportunity. But congratulations to Pitt. You guys go ahead.
All right, we'll start with Rich.
Coach Narduzzi was making noise about a quarterback change during the week. Were you kind of prepared for this Yarnell kid? Or did you know anything about him?
Yeah, we assumed it would be one of the other, Rich. Both very similar. This kid watching him was probably a little bit more accurate and hadn't turned the ball over, which is probably why they went with him. I thought we had a chance to pick him off twice. He threw 2 balls up for grabs, and I was disappointed that we didn't come down with him. But no, there's nothing with the quarterback to make any excuse over. We figured it'd be him or the other guy.
Trevor, go ahead.
You guys were wearing teams down a lot during the streak. Do you think that was different tonight, that you didn't really wear them down? And if so, why do you think that was?
Kai ran the ball 24 times for 118 yards. It looked to me like in the second half we were completely wearing them down. I thought we wore them down when we had to settle for the field goal after the penalty when Thomas scored. But Trevor, I thought we did. I thought we had momentum when we stopped them on the 4th and 1. Then we went down and scored points. We stopped them again and we went up. And I thought we'd go up more. We made too many mistakes. But I did think we wore them down, and I thought we could keep going at them with Kai.
Kevin?
Hey, Coach. 8 penalties to 55 yards. Some of them, bad time. Just how did that creep back up tonight?
Well, I'm gonna have to watch the film. The one holding call that negated a touchdown. I thought I saw it live. I'll have to look at the replay. The false starts, the not lining up right. I mean, that it can't happen. But I'll have to look and find out why, because we have not been a very penalized team in a long, long time. And you're right, there were costly moments and can't happen. So very disappointing on that, Kevin.
Dan, go ahead.
Coach, big plays for Pitt down the stretch.
Say it again, Dan.
There were just some big plays for Pitt down the stretch, some explosive plays. What kind of led to those springing free in the second half and in that long 66-yard run in particular? Was it what kind of just happened in that?
Yeah, I mean, very simply put, on the long touchdown pass, one of our players dropped his man for a reason I don't know, and which led to a big touchdown, which should not have ever happened. On the run at the end, we had a flat wall of defense. We had a C-gap defender. A player came up, missed the tackle. Another player missed the tackle, and their guy made a good play. And on the other big run, we had a guy jump outside his gap and another missed tackle. So, I saw it pretty clearly. That's what happened on the big plays, which is why it's so disappointing. We've made those plays, and there's a couple others, like I said, ball thrown up in the air. I thought we could have had them. It hurt. Obviously, we lost Cole in the middle of the field, and then we lost Curry with the targeting call. So we lost him in the middle of the field too. But you got to make those plays.
Jack?
Hey, Coach. Castellanos, the past 4 weeks or so, statistically his numbers have been a bit down, 5 interceptions. Have you liked what you've gotten from him, or would you like to see him improve in any area?
Yeah, we got to clean up the interceptions. But he's fighting, I like his effort. I thought he was really tough at the end. I thought he had the one big run where he stepped out of bounds and then he scored on the one. But we gotta help more too. So I don't want to put that on Thomas.
Hey, Rich, go ahead.
Coach, talk about Liam Connor's composure after he kicked the 45 and you called timeout, and then he went back out there and even better kick.
Yeah, he's been consistent in practice. he felt real good pregame, so we backed up his line a little bit, and he made them both. So I'm proud of him. I thought he played really well. Obviously, you wish we could have turned some of those field goals into touchdowns.
Kevin, go ahead.
Coach, on that targeting call, pretty blatant. I'm assuming you have a conversation with him at some point, the next day or so.
Yeah, I had a conversation right on the field with him, and I'll have another one with him tomorrow. I mean, Kevin, Reed wasn't out there. I mean, I know it was a targeting call, and the strike zone is obviously below the neck, above the knee, but I don't think Reed was out there purposely trying to target the kid. I mean, got an opportunity to play today, so happened fast, and it looked like the right call in the replay, but we gotta continue to coach him on it, but that kid was trying as hard as he could, man. He was excited to play tonight, and unfortunately, I hope their kid's okay.
Jack.
Hey, Coach, in that fourth quarter, Castellanos run where they reviewed it. Did you consider, were there talks about challenging? What did you see on the play?
On which
On
one?
the sideline where he kind of tiptoed, and it appeared he potentially stepped out, and they ruled that he stepped out.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to challenge it. It's once they blew the whistle, the play's over. What did you see? Did it look like he stepped out?
It was like the closest it could be.
Yeah.
Watching it, yeah.
You can't challenge it. Once they blow the whistle and make that call, it's irreversible. So I did ask, but that's the rule.
Trevor, go ahead.
A lot of situations where it was, 4th and long or 3rd and long. Can you just describe your thought process on the field goals versus going for it? And obviously, it worked out most of the time with the field goals, but just what was your thought process overall on those?
Yeah, if we got them close, I would have went for them. Once you're up to like 10 and 11, percentages aren't very good. So we took the points, which I think was the right thing to do at the end. If we got inside 5, and I probably would have went for it, but then we got penalized. And again, those down and distance, Trevor, they were just too great. Where the percentage to get them wasn't good. I mean, I went for it on the first drive on 4th and 1. I mean, really on the minus side of the field, and that's probably pushing it a little bit there. I would have the second to last drive. Again, if it weren't 4th and 11, I would have had that happen 4 down territories too. But I punted it with hopes to get the ball back, because it would have been a field goal range, and so I don't know. I'll look and see, but I felt they were the right moves at the right time, and I thought it gave us a chance to win. And then I thought we'd stop them. I mean, we had a great call, and we needed to stop them there at the end of the game again. I felt like we had momentum, and we were running the ball well, and just really disappointed on a couple of those drives, which has not been like us.
Dan.
Coach Kai coming back into the lineup. I know he's been fighting through it the last couple of weeks. Just what kind of further dimension did he add to the offense coming into this one?
Downhill physicality, toughness. I mean, average 5 yards carry, and you can see he kind of wears people out at the end. So, we need him healthy, and I'm glad he's back.
Jack, go ahead.
Past 2 games struggled a little offensively. How do you, as a program, bounce back from this? Last game of the season next week, besides the bowl game.
Yeah, we got to score more points, Jack. I think that's a fair statement, and understand the question. We got to score more than 16 points. So we'll look really hard at that, coaches and players, and we'll get back to work. But that is disappointing. We need to score more points.
Great. Thank you very much, guys.
Coach.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot.
See you Monday.
Coach.